Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. When we left off last time, we'd just been talking to the Sand People Chieftain. We worked out a peaceful agreement with him, gave him some evaporators. He's going to let us explore his enclave and take some of the captives. Now, off screen, I tried to check out what was in these baskets. They all attack and get really, really upset. So we're just going to leave the baskets alone and try and hold on to this tentative peace that we've made. So let's open up this door and see if we can find the Jawas and Griff. Let's see, will any of them talk to us? Ooh, a Sand People female. This might incite anger if we try talking to her. Nope, she is ignoring me. It seems our presence is a barely tolerated event. Her mask is different than the other guys. Alright then, we'll leave your baskets all alone. Sure, we'll head this way. I have a feeling none of these people are going to talk to us. What's in here? Oh, hey guys. You are not the ghostly giants that hold us trapped, the people of sand. You are from the old city new. Yeah? Iziz must have sent your coming. Are you a rescuer? You must be. I am. I guess I need to ask you some questions first. We will answer if it leads to freedom. I'm looking for something, a star map. I hear of this. Iziz would know. We scavenge and see many things, and Iziz could tell and trade for a rescue. Help us here, and then talk to him in the old city new. Now please to you of your kind, help us get away from the Gaffy and the Whip. Sand People said you can go. Let's try this. Run to Anchorhead. There are thanks you must have. The Jawas under Iziz will reward and trade. Find him and you will see. Alright, looks good. There he is. Okay, let's put... Really? I want Mission on the team for this. It's her brother. Alright, let's see if maybe there's anywhere else close by that we can swap. Because I really feel like she should be on the team for this. I mean, she's been looking for him. So, let's see what else is in here. Just some warriors. They're not doing anything. It's killing me, all these things I can't loot, but we'll be good. We'll leave it alone. Can I touch this rag pile? Probably not. Alright, let's head to the Dune Sea right quick. We'll get Mission on the team, and then we'll come back in and talk to Griff. So... we better keep HK in case we can talk to anybody. Karth, you're off. Mission, you're in. Let's do it. Alright, Mission, good news. Your brother is such a terrible person that the Sand People don't even want to keep him as a slave. So, hey there, Griff.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Czerka Corporation.
Nuh-uh.
There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Griff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth, and then there's the truth, you know?
No, I don't know.
I was about to go back to Taurus, sis, just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that, and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
What do you think, Mission? He's a piece of crap. I'm not risking getting him mad. Stay here. No, they don't want you. They said you're terrible. You can go. Run to Anchorhead.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you, and, you look like you're doing well. Financially, I mean.
Really?
Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
No.
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time.
I really want to tell him don't be so sure, but I kind of want to see if I can get a reward off him, too. No, there's not going to be a reward. Well, is there a reward for rescuing you?
You're kidding, right? Look at me. Do I look like I've got any reward for you?
No.
You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some credits.
Nope.
Just till I get back on my feet, you know?
Forget it. You're nothing but a deadbeat.
Huh. I guess you've been talking to Lena, too. That's okay. I'll figure out a way to get by without your credits. I always do. Besides, I've already got a job lined up for me. Krayt, the manager over at the Czerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. Yeah, I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something
Sorry
else
for you,
can help
Greta.
me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
Sorry, Mission, your brother's terrible. Alright, I'm gonna loot that body, but I'm nervous about it. So, just in case, we're gonna save first. Don't attack me, Sand People. It's just a skeletal corpse. Anything on the skeleton? No. Alright, good. They're gonna let that one go. Well then. Ah! Every once in a while it clicks a little weird and goes kind of crazy. Let's see. Move, 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 move. What else we can find here? Leave that wicker bin alone. Oh, that's pretty much the whole thing, huh? Yeah, all the Sand People are gonna ignore us. Yep, that's them then. Captives, chieftain's room. Well, there's this part of this room that hasn't opened up. Is that just where Griff was, though? I think so. Or the Jawas. One of them. No, we went all the way in Griff's, so this is where the Jawas were. Alright, we can head out. Let's go to... I do want to go to the Eastern Dunes, but first let's actually go talk to Czerka and give him the gaffy stick and see if we can get paid for that. There we are. There's that fool. We'll talk to him too. But first, protocol officer.
Greetings again from the offices of...
I have gaffy sticks.
I see that, but do you have the all-important chieftain's gaffy?
That's the only one I have right now, actually. Yes, here it is.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still Sand People out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this.
All right.
You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Czerka Corporation thanks you.
For a bit more, I could maintain my vigilance in the future.
It would be valuable to have someone on call if the Sand People made another incursion. I think you're right. Yes, here's an additional reward. Once again, Czerka Corporation thanks you.
All right. Anything
Greetings
else?
again from the offices of...
Nope, that's it.
Farewell.
All right, you.
Ah, just the person I was hoping to see.
Save it, Griff. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you're still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you can help me with this anyway. It's, more of a job for your friend here.
We don't have to be nice to him. What's the point?
As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder.
Did not know
It's
that.
the primary ingredient in Teresian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taurus is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian ale has become somewhat scarce and very, very valuable. Luckily, I know the secret recipe.
So what does this have to do with me?
I know this guy. He's with the exchange.
Really?
If I give him a small sample of Teresian ale, he says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch. And now that Taurus is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on one of those tack glands, I'll make it worth your while.
Griff, are you blind? Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi? We're out here trying to save the galaxy. We can't waste time on this.
Please, you have to help me. I promised this guy from the exchange a sample of Teresian ale.
Well, that's your problem, isn't it?
If I don't come through for him, he's gonna break my legs. Or worse.
You should have known better than to mess around with the exchange in the first place. That is what you get for dealing with the exchange. But I hate turning down... No, I'm not going to tell him don't worry. That's what you get.
Come on, Mission. I'm your brother. I'm family. You can't turn your back on me.
You turned your back on her.
Griff. I'm not falling for that line again. You'll have to find your own way out of this mess.
You bring me a single tack gland, and you not only save my life, but you get a piece of this great business opportunity. I mean, you can't pass this up. Think about it, and you'll see I'm right.
I will bring him a tack gland whenever we get one, but I want to make him squirm until we do. We're not jumping right in like, don't worry, we'll get it for you. No, you sit and worry, jerk. Alright then, I think that's it for here. Let's head out to the Eastern Dune Sea. Well, are we ready to fight a dragon? We'll just have to give it a shot and see what happens. I do want to take Mission off the team. Sorry, Mission. Oh, but let's go ahead and level up HK. Where's the level up? There it is. So dark side. What kind of skills does he have? He's pretty decent at repair, huh? Alright. And awareness? Sure. Looks good. And we're gonna have to run out there again. Oh, there it is. Alright, gate guard, send us through.
Oh, good.
Thank you. And we are still just moving fast. Works for me. Okay, so this entrance was all the way towards the bottom. But instead of turning us back this time, we should be able to head right on through, so fantastic. Alright, pretty sure that's it right there. Yeah, because those peaks go towards Sand People. And these go to Eastern Dune Sea. What is that thing? Is that the Krayt Dragon? It can't be. There's a bunch of them. It's a dewback. Is it aggressive? Oh, he's a good guy, huh? Alright, we'll leave him alone. Thought I heard a sand person. Guess not. What is this over here? Oh, Comad Fortuna. That's the dragon. Well, let's finish exploring this area before we tackle that. Now we know where it is at any rate. Just a lot of sand out here. Don't run into that, Karth. I know you manage to poison yourself sometimes. I wonder if the dragon's the only thing out here. Alright, where's this go? Oh, back to the Sand People area. Well, we'll walk through to make sure the map's all opened out. But, yep. Plus it autosaves. So that's useful. Now let's go along this edge. And yeah, the only thing out here is the dragon. Alright. Run through the middle to clear out this little area of the map. Even though we can see there's nothing here, it just bothers me to have that big dark spot on it. Okay, let's attempt to fight a dragon. Kind of nervous about this. We will talk to this gentleman first.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
It's like right in front of you and it's gigantic, guy. It's gonna be a swift end to him, I think. Idiot. Well, I thought I would see you out here, human. We are hunters, you and I. Perhaps we should pool our skills. It's probably a good idea. I have tracked a very special beast to its lair. A Krayt Dragon rests within, and tonight he is the hunted, although by unorthodox means. Oh, what do you mean by that? I thought you preferred the solo hunt. That is true, but this is a very critical fight. Bull dragons are rare to see. Rarer still is the apparent size. It is larger than the one my father felled a decade ago, and he is too far out of his territory and must be dealt with. I might not prevail alone, human, but I must try. Okay. Why should we kill this great beast? The natural cycle on Tatooine spans hundreds of years, but there are complications that must be addressed. Complications from our presence. Krayt dragons feed on banthas. If the numbers of either species fall, the others grow too numerous and unbalances the cycle. Now settlers use banthas, so there are less for dragons to eat. This one is moving closer to Anchorhead. Perhaps there will be more, but he is the threat tonight. Alright. I'll help. Give me information about how. We're not going to tell him about the star map. He doesn't need to know. We must bait the great beast out of hiding and ambush him swiftly. There is no room to engage him in his lair, and his hide will repel blaster fire. That's no good. I have placed mines around the mouth of the cave. We must coax him out, but this is the end of his season of hibernation. It will take much to rouse him. The food of a beast this size is almost exclusively banthas, and foolish hunters if we are not careful. To lure him out, we must lure his food to tempt him. Well, I happen to have a lot of bantha fodder, so that'll probably help. That doesn't seem sporting. We don't care about sporting. We just need it out of the way so we can get the star map. How will we lead the banthas here? They too have their food of choice. We must find some bantha fodder to lead the banthas here. I have a few ideas about where this may be found. Sand people keep bantha herds, so some of them must have fodder on hand or in their settlement. A vendor in Anchorhead also had some. He had a kiosk in the spaceport. If you find fodder and bait the banthas here, the mines will deal with the dragon as it emerges to feed. Not exactly a glorious hunt, but will ensure the safety of the region. That seems very easy. What aren't you telling me? There is one added threat. The Sand People regard banthas as sacred. Attempting to feed the herd in this area will likely lead to an attack. We are far from the weakened tribes around Anchorhead. The Sand People of this region are strong, fierce, and will think nothing of killing you. Be careful. Well, look, I have your fodder. Good, now there's a herd that moves out into the desert. Lead them here. Approach them with the fodder and lead them here. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I wish you luck against the Sand People. When you return, the dragon will fall. I wish it could be under more sporting circumstances, but we must do what the circumstances call for. I had hoped for a mirror of my father's expedition, but that will have to wait. Alright then. Let's go find some bantha. And probably fight a whole bunch of Sand People. I hope this doesn't ruin our treaty with them. Okay, Bantha. Come here, I got fodder for you. How do I use it? Do I just click it? Yep. This Bantha perks up as you approach, obviously attracted to the smell of the fodder you are carrying. The whole herd falls in step. Oh, yeah, and those sand people are not happy. Let's just wait here a minute. Alright. Go get that one. This is awfully slow going. Come on. He's not even moving. Seems like we should do better than that. Although he did say these are going to be tougher than your average run-of-the-mill sand people. Karth, are you poisoned again?
How'd you like that?
Well, they're not doing much damage to us at any rate, so that's something. What was that? Can we move?
How'd you like that?
Go somewhere. Alright, go try to get these ones.
Ready.
Use a med pack, Karth. Okay, now go hit him.
Time to rumble.
Oh, one more. Where's my regular med packs? Dang it, that was the wrong button. Don't. Whatever, it's almost down. Is that all of them? Alright, hopefully there's no more sand people. And not even any remains. Well, come along then, Bantha. Good job. Come talk to me. Alright, what you got to say? Quickly, be ready. The Banthas are in position and will soon stir our restless prey. I hope the mines do their job quickly. Don't worry, I'm ready. Wait, what is that rumbling sound? Oh boy, he's a big one. Here we go. The Krayt Dragon. His body is kind of like a monitor's. Like a Nile monitor, a Savannah monitor. Oh, and he's down. It is done, and the great beast is dead. To my shame, I denied him a final fight, but I will honor his memory to make amends. I thank you for your aid, human. You have earned a share of the victory, such as it is. Well, thanks. We did what had to be done. Regrettably so. I just hope you remember there were higher reasons for this. Don't let the spoils be your only reason to hunt. Wealth fades. The sands remain. I thank you for your help here today, human. I shall see you again, I am sure. Thanks. So, did we get the Dragon Pearl? And that was apparently just a trick again? Nothing. Chewed human corpse. Well, that's really nice. Ooh, a Jedi Master robe. I think I'll put that on. Maybe. Alright. So, we defeated a dragon. Go us. Now we just have to go in, see if we can find the star map. But I'm going to go ahead and wind things down here. As always, like and subscribe if you enjoy this. Come back next time. We'll see if we can find the star map and maybe do some swoop racing too. We'll see.